Amenemhat VI, Seankibre Ameni-Antef Amenemhat VI was an Egyptian pharaoh of the early 13th dynasty. Amenemhat VI certainly enjoyed a short reign, estimated at 3 years or shorter. He is attested by a few contemporary artifacts and is listed on 2 different king lists. He may belong to a larger family of pharaohs, including Amenemhat V, Ameni-Kemau, Hotepi-Bre-Kemau, Sihar-Net-Yeheritef, and Yufni. He was ruling from 1788 to 1785 BC or circa 1740 BC. He has many attestations, historical, archaeological. Amenemhat VI is listed on the Turin Canon, a king list redacted in the early Ramesside period and which serves as the primary historical source regarding the second intermediate period. In the latest reading of the canon by the Danish Egyptologist Kim Reihold, Amenemhat VI appears in the 7th column, 10th row, under his prenomen Seankibre. This corresponds to the 6th column 10 row in Alan Gardiner's and Jürgen Webmeckerat's reading of the Turin King list. Amenemhat VI is also mentioned on the Karnak King list entry 37. Amenemhat VI is attested by a few contemporary artifacts. These include 2 cylinder seals from El Mahamid El Gibli in Upper Egypt, one of which is dedicated to Sobek, lord of Sumenu. An offering table bearing Amenemhat VI cartouche has been discovered in Karnak and is now in the Egyptian Museum. A stele from Abydos mentions an official Seankibre Senebefeni, whose name is likely a Basilophorus one, dedicated to Seankibre Amenemhat. An architrave from a private tomb of the necropolis of Heliopolis bears the name Seankibre within a cartouche. However, recent research indicates that the latter monument may belong to a different king with a similar name, Seankiptawi Seankibra. Extent of rule: it is unclear whether or not Amenemhat VI reigned over the whole of Egypt. He likely had control over Lower Nubia, which had been conquered by the 12th dynasty and would not be abandoned before at least another 60 years. His control over Lower Egypt is debated. Reihold believes that the Canaanite 14th dynasty was already in existence at the time, forming an independent realm controlling at least the eastern Nile Delta. While this analysis is accepted by some scholars, among them Guy Callender, Janine Burio and Darrell Baker, it is rejected by others including Manfred Bietak, Daphna Bentor and James and Susan Allen, who contend that the 14th dynasty could not have existed before the later king of the 13th dynasty, Sobek-Hotep IV. Family: the Egyptologist Kim Reihold proposes that Amenemhat VI was a member of a larger royal family, including pharaohs Sekemkare, Amenemhat V, Ameni-Kemau, Hotepi-Bre-Kemau, Sihar-Net-Yeheritef, and Yufni. He bases this conclusion on the double names borne by these pharaohs, which he believes are filiative nomina, it as the names referring to one's parents. Hence, the Ameni in Ameni-Kemau would indicate that he was the son of Amenemhat V, then succeeded by his own son Hotepi-Bre-Kemau, Sihar-Net-Yeheritef, as shown by the Kemau in his name. Similarly, Ameni-Antef Amenemhat VI would be a triple name, meaning Amenemhat, son of Antef, son of Ameni, possibly because his father was a certain king's son Antef, attested on scarab seals dated on stylistic ground to the 13th dynasty, and who would himself be a son of Amenemhat V. Amenemhat VI's predecessor Yufni would also be part of his family, although his precise relation to the other members cannot be settled due to the lack of material dating to his very short reign. Less than 10 years after Amenemhat VI's reign, a king named Renseneb Abenemhat took the throne. Following the same logic, he would be a son of a king Amenemhat, who could possibly be Amenemhat VI or one of the intervening kings. Reihold's analysis is contested by some Egyptologists, as it relies on the unproven assumption that double names are necessarily filiative nomina.